Did you realize that the timing of your water intake could be the hidden culprit behind those late-night wake-ups at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., even when your bladder feels just fine? It seems like a minor detail. For countless esteemed elders throughout India, this seemingly minor error has transformed restful nights into a challenging battle for sleep. As you settle in after a long day, seeking the comfort of rest, just when your body starts to unwind, that familiar urge creeps back in. Time and time again, the mind is weary. The legs feel weighed down. By morning, even a steaming cup of chai fails to deliver that invigorating sensation it once did. However, there's encouraging news. A superior solution exists. In this video, discover the proper way to hydrate, featuring insights from seasoned urologists that will help you reclaim those peaceful nights. Before we dive in, I'm curious to know where you're tuning in from. What time is it at this moment? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below. Every little moment from your day holds great significance for me. If you found this content valuable, please hit the subscribe button to ensure you don't miss out on our next easy, life-enhancing tip. Once they reach the age of 55, many seniors in India subtly start to observe an unusual shift in their nighttime experiences. You settle in comfortably after dinner, expecting sleep to embrace you effortlessly. Yet, every few hours, you experience that all-too-familiar urge, compelling you to rise and make your way to the bathroom. Occasionally, it happens just once, but frequently it occurs 2 or even 3 times each night. You might think this is just a typical aspect of getting older. However, the reality is that a more profound process is unfolding within the body, and once you grasp it, relief is within your reach. With age, our bodies naturally decrease the production of a hormone known as vasopressin during the nighttime hours. This hormone enables the kidneys to reduce urine production during sleep, ensuring we can enjoy uninterrupted rest. As vasopressin levels decrease, the kidneys maintain their fluid filtering process consistently, even throughout the night. This leads to increased urine production, causing the bladder to fill more quickly and interrupting your sleep before your body is fully prepared to awaken. The kidneys gradually lose some of their efficiency over time. It isn't classified as a disease. The body naturally adapts over time. The filtering process slows down, and it takes more time for the fluid balance to adjust. This indicates that even if you consume the same quantity of water as you did previously, your body might not assimilate it with the same smooth cadence. Additionally, the bladder's sensitivity increases. During your younger years, your bladder had the capacity to hold 400 to 500 milliliters of urine before signaling the need to go. However, once you reach the age of 60, your body might begin to signal even with just 150 milliliters, which is roughly half a glass. Once that signal hits your brain, your mind is in constant motion. Allow me to introduce you to Mohanji, hailing from the vibrant city of Hyderabad. For years, he thought that waking up twice during the night was just a sign of getting older. He gave up on drinking water and turned to sleeping pills, yet nothing seemed to help. Upon discovering that his bladder nerves were merely more sensitive rather than damaged, he experienced an overwhelming sense of relief. With a few simple adjustments to his timing and posture, he found himself sleeping peacefully once more. Dear friend, it's not merely about age. It's how our bodies communicate with us in fresh and unique ways. When we take the time to listen, healing can start softly and without apprehension. In countless households throughout India, it is a common belief among elders that staying well hydrated is a vital aspect of maintaining good health. Indeed, water embodies the essence of life. The timing of our evening drinks, particularly after turning 60, can subtly influence the quality of our sleep. Even if you're hitting your hydration goals, drinking water at the wrong time could disrupt your sleep and leave your bladder restless. A frequent misstep is consuming excessive water after 6 or 7 p.m. The kidneys are currently entering a phase of natural rest and rejuvenation. However, overloading your system with excessive liquid in the evening compels your kidneys to exert extra effort throughout the night. They persistently filter and direct urine into the bladder, even as your body craves rest. Elders who enjoy 1 or 2 glasses of water with or after dinner frequently discover themselves waking up at 1 a.m. or 3 a.m., grappling with an urge that's hard to resist. Next, we have the delightful routine of enjoying a warm cup of tea, milk, or soup as the evening unfolds. For countless individuals, there's nothing quite like the soothing embrace of a warm cup of masala chai or a delicate bowl of rasam to wind down before bedtime. However, what often slips our minds is that all of these are fluids. From ginger tea to haldi milk and even thin dal, each of these contributes to your overall fluid intake. And when enjoyed after sunset, they subtly accumulate in the bladder. The outcome remains unchanged. Restless nights lead to groggy mornings, and occasionally, you may experience leg pain or brain fog due to inadequate rest. One quiet routine many people have is visiting the restroom as a precaution before heading to bed. It appears to be a sensible and accountable approach. However, when you compel the bladder to empty before it's truly full, the nerves within begin to receive a misleading signal. As time goes by, you may notice that your bladder feels full even when it's only a third of the way filled. This phenomenon is referred to as bladder overtraining. It creates misleading sensations, prompting you to wake in the night, despite having little urine in your bladder. Let's discuss another crucial yet frequently overlooked aspect: the importance of distributing your water intake evenly throughout the day. Many seniors tend to sip just a bit throughout the morning and afternoon, only to realize they need to hydrate more as evening approaches. This creates undue stress on the kidneys at an inopportune moment. For optimal hydration, aim to drink the majority of your water from sunrise until 4 p.m. Gradually decrease your intake, allowing your body to transition into a state of rest. The temperature of water is crucial as well. Consuming ice-cold water straight from the fridge, particularly in the evening, may lead to irritation of the bladder lining. It heightens nerve sensitivity, particularly in older adults whose digestive processes are already sluggish. Warm or room temperature water is significantly easier on the stomach and bladder, particularly in the evening. Allow me to introduce you to the inspiring journey of Sushila Maji, hailing from Pune. At 72 years young, she has endured nearly 2 years of restless nights. Each night at approximately 2:30 a.m., she would awaken with an urgent need to use the restroom, despite consuming minimal water. She believed it was merely a sign of getting older. Then she revealed to me, "I always enjoy ginger tea at 9 p.m. It brings me a sense of tranquility." I carefully pointed out that although ginger can be beneficial, consuming tea right before bed introduces extra liquid at a time when it's best to minimize it. She decided to make a single change. She rescheduled her tea time to 6 p.m. and took just 2 sips of warm water before heading to bed. In just a week, she started enjoying 5 to 6 hours of uninterrupted sleep. The sparkle returned to her eyes as she exclaimed, "I never knew water could behave like this." Dear listener, it's important to remember that these minor errors are not a reflection of your abilities. As we age, the art of adapting our habits often goes unspoken. Now that you're aware, You can reclaim your evenings thoughtfully, one glass at a time. In countless Indian households, the day often starts with the comforting ritual of sipping a warm cup of tea. Yet many overlook the importance of hydrating with water during those early hours. As evening draws near, they suddenly recall and scramble to catch up by downing 2 or 3 glasses after 6 p.m. Unbeknownst to them, they unwittingly paved the way for a night filled with disrupted sleep, weary eyes, and a mind that just wouldn't settle. What if I revealed that the timing of your water intake could be just as crucial as the quantity you consume? With age, our kidneys and bladder develop a heightened sensitivity to timing. Throughout the day, the body is in motion. Your metabolism speeds up. Your heart pumps with increased vigor, and your kidneys enhance their ability to filter and balance fluids effectively. Urologists globally, including esteemed doctors in India, recommend that seniors consume the majority of their water between 6 a.m. and 4 p.m. This timing allows your body to process fluids smoothly, ensuring your bladder is completely emptied before sunset. This product effectively alleviates bloating, promotes healthy digestion, and most importantly, soothes the bladder as your body gears up for a restful night's sleep. For optimal hydration, take your time sipping water throughout the morning, increasing your intake a bit more during breakfast, mid-morning, and lunch. As the clock strikes 5 p.m., it's the perfect moment to start scaling back your intake. Avoiding water entirely in the evening isn't a healthy choice. Consider it as gently lowering the lights as you prepare for a restful night. Gradually reduce your pace. Enjoy small sips between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m., and only when thirst strikes. After 7:30 p.m., unless your doctor has instructed you differently, limit your water intake to no more than 150 ml, which is roughly the size of a small steel glass. Have you ever thought about what happens if you take your medications at night? Numerous seniors receive prescriptions for tablets to manage blood pressure, diabetes, or joint pain. Absolutely, water is essential for these. In these situations, the ideal strategy is to take your medication with just a few sips, enough to swallow comfortably, but not excessive. If you're feeling thirsty from your medication, consider sipping a spoonful of room temperature water every few minutes, instead of gulping down a full glass all at once. Many seniors have a quiet habit of sipping water before bed, just in case. You consider having a sip to quench your thirst before bedtime. This well-intentioned habit may be the culprit behind your 2 a.m. wake-up calls. Why not explore a new approach? Take a moment to unwind for 5 minutes before you drift off to sleep. Rest one hand gently on your chest and the other on your belly. Inhale deeply and gently through your nose, then exhale softly through your mouth. This soothes your nervous system and minimizes misleading signals from the bladder. Gently massage your lower belly in a clockwise direction to soothe and relax the abdominal area. Allow me to introduce you to Uncle Ramesh, a vibrant 70-year-old from Nagpur. He would consume almost 1 liter of water from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., believing it would cleanse his system and aid in overnight detoxification. However, he faced the consequences with 3 trips to the bathroom each night and mornings that dragged on, feeling burdensome and sluggish. After he revamped his routine to consume 70% of his water before 3 p.m. and restricted his evening intake to a single small glass at 6:30 p.m., the transformation was astonishing. 2 weeks later, he was waking up just once during the night. In just a month, he effortlessly settled into a sleep routine, resting soundly from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. without a single interruption. Dear Elder, the answer isn't about reducing your intake, it's about starting earlier. When you provide your body with the perfect timing, you enable your organs to function in harmony and tranquility. This, in turn, bestows upon your mind the invaluable gift of uninterrupted rest. In countless Indian households, dinner transcends mere sustenance. It becomes a serene moment of solace, typically enjoyed with cherished ones after a long day's labor. As we age, the choices we make about our evening meals, and crucially, the timing of those meals, can subtly influence the quality of our sleep at night. As we reach the age of 60, our bodies start to respond differently to various foods, particularly those that influence digestion, hydration, and bladder health. Consider, for instance, light dishes such as rasam, clear soup, or a bowl of thin dal. While these may appear light and easy to digest, they truly shine when consumed at the optimal moment. When enjoyed near bedtime, they serve as discreet sources of hydration, gradually filling the bladder. At first, you might not notice it, but after a few hours of lying down, your bladder begins to make its presence known. Keep pushing until it fully awakens you. Imagine winding down your day with soothing evening beverages, whether it's a warm cup of herbal tea, a cozy glass of haldi milk, or a delightful small cup of coffee with milk. While these might provide a moment of relaxation, their high water content can swiftly increase your nighttime fluid intake. Certain beverages, such as green tea and masala chai, serve as gentle diuretics, stimulating your kidneys to produce increased urine. For seniors, this transforms into a quiet routine where you sip to find tranquility, only to awaken precisely when your body craves rest. Some fruits and vegetables require precise timing for optimal results. Raw cucumber tomato slices, watermelon, and even orange juice might appear to be healthy choices, and they certainly are, at least until the sun goes down. These contain high levels of water and natural acids, enhancing bladder sensitivity in older adults. Numerous seniors experience an unexpected need to urinate after enjoying these, particularly when consumed with dinner or as a light evening snack. Allow me to introduce you to Rajesh G., hailing from the vibrant city of Ahmedabad. At 68 years young, he relished a vibrant raw salad each evening, brimming with fresh tomatoes, crisp cucumber, and a zesty lemon dressing. He believed he was making the right choice, yet each night he found himself waking up 2 or 3 times to visit the washroom. Only after he made the switch to steamed vegetables and shifted his salad to lunchtime did he begin to notice a difference. In just 1 week, he effortlessly achieved 6 uninterrupted hours of sleep, all without medication and without altering his water intake. Only one straightforward change. Another sneaky offender is salty food. Indulging in fried papads, tangy pickles, or richly seasoned curries at night can lead to heightened thirst. After dinner and right before bed, you find yourself craving more water. The combination of excess fluid, aging kidneys, and a sensitive bladder renders nighttime urination nearly inevitable. Dear elder, this isn't about sacrificing your beloved foods. It's all about celebrating the body's evolving rhythm. By moving these items to the earlier part of your day and opting for lighter, more soothing meals in the evening, you give your body the chance to rejuvenate. When the body finds its rest, the mind follows suit. When the mind finds tranquility, sleep comes back like the gentle embrace of an old friend, bringing comfort and restoration. At times, the body seeks not a prescription, but a gentle adjustment in routine, delivered with thoughtfulness and time. Many elders in India often feel a sense of helplessness regarding nighttime urination, believing it's an unavoidable part of aging. However, the reality is that simple, gentle lifestyle adjustments can provide soothing relief, not by imposing pressure, but by honoring the body's natural rhythm. Let's kick things off with a straightforward morning movement. As we reach the age of 60, our blood circulation naturally slows down, leading to fluid accumulation in the legs throughout the day. This concealed swelling may go unnoticed, but as night falls and you recline, that fluid shifts back toward the heart and kidneys, ramping up urine production just when your body craves rest. A brief stroll in the morning sunlight, coupled with some arm stretches or gentle leg movements while seated, can encourage your body to release this fluid sooner. By following this approach, you lighten the load on your kidneys after sunset, leading to a more restful night's sleep. Next up is your sleep style. In India, it's common for many elders to rest on their backs, often opting for high pillows or heavy mattresses for added comfort. Doctors now recommend that sleeping on your left side, with a soft pillow under your head and another between your knees, can help alleviate pressure on the bladder. This position enhances digestion and boosts blood circulation, allowing your organs to relax without misleading the brain. A minor tweak, yet countless individuals have experienced a significant transformation in just 1 week. Let's dive into the topic of sleepwear and the ideal room temperature for a restful night. Our elders grew up with the understanding that warmth equates to safety. In the current climate, particularly during the humid months, donning thick night clothes or bundling up in heavy blankets can lead to overheating. This stimulates perspiration, elevates thirst, and boosts kidney function. Opt for light cotton attire while you sleep and ensure your room remains breezy. Perhaps just a fan and a lightweight bedsheet will do the trick. Your body will maintain a sense of calm, and your bladder will stay undisturbed. If you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night, take a moment before heading to the bathroom out of instinct. Take a moment to pause. Inquire softly within yourself. Am I genuinely satisfied? If the response is negative, remain in place. Inhale deeply 5 times and allow your belly to soften and relax. This technique trains your bladder to avoid sending unnecessary signals. With time, your body's nerves will learn that not every signal requires immediate attention. Allow me to introduce you to Shantamaji from Kochi. At 74, she found herself waking up twice each night, even when her bladder was almost empty. After she began sleeping on her side, donning cotton attire, and incorporating deep breathing techniques, her sleep quality significantly enhanced. She told me that it feels as though her body has become her ally once more. Dear Elder, restful sleep is essential, not a luxury. Your body still holds on to this right. Embrace your age with confidence. Simply tune in and make the necessary adjustments. When you take that moment, your body often expresses its gratitude through a serene state of healing rest. Throughout our lives, we often encounter a multitude of insights shared by our elders, neighbors, and even those well-intentioned relatives. Over time, certain ideas embed themselves within us, becoming our truths. However, regarding nighttime urination, some prevalent misconceptions might subtly cause more harm than benefit. Today, let's thoughtfully address these misunderstandings, using knowledge and compassion rather than fear. Many elders often hold the belief that by drinking less water throughout the day, they can avoid waking up at night. Initially, this seems reasonable. However, within the body, a completely different process unfolds. Insufficient water intake throughout the day can lead to mild dehydration in your body. As night falls, your blood thickens, prompting your kidneys to ramp up their efforts, often resulting in a sudden urge to urinate right when you settle down. Indeed, hydrating during the early hours, particularly around 6 a.m., is crucial, and 3 p.m. actually decreases nighttime urination rather than increasing it. The second misconception is that my nighttime urination is solely due to my prostate. Prostate health is crucial, particularly for older men, but it's just one aspect to consider. Women encounter this challenge as well. The reality is that a delicate balance of factors, including changes in sleep patterns, late meals, and fluid timing, all play a significant role. Focusing solely on the prostate might hinder you from making other straightforward lifestyle changes that could provide relief. A frequent behavior we observe is the tendency to visit the bathroom before bed, even when there's no genuine urge to go. With time, this conditions your bladder to emit misleading signals. You begin to awaken to subtle amounts that previously went unnoticed. Embrace a more effective strategy by listening to your body and responding only when the urge is genuine. Lastly, we have the timeless tradition of sipping warm water at 9 p.m., a ritual thought to soothe the liver and aid digestion. Yet, this soothing late-night beverage, while cozy and inviting, inevitably contributes to the bladder's burden. If you love warm drinks, consider indulging in them a bit earlier, around 6 or 6:30 p.m. This allows your body to reap the rewards without compromising your sleep later on. Dear Elder, knowledge isn't about dismissing the old ways. It's about embracing them with a mindful approach. Your body is still attuned to your commands. The softer your touch, the greater the tranquility it brings back. Often, it's not an elaborate treatment or a strict regimen that leads to healing. Rather, it's a subtle, timely shift that makes all the difference. When it comes to achieving restful sleep, one of the easiest changes we can implement is adjusting the timing of our water intake. It's not just about what you drink. It's about the timing of your sips. It might seem insignificant, but for countless elders throughout India, this single habit has transformed their lives completely. Meet Lakshmi Maji, a poised 70-year-old woman hailing from Coimbatore. She found herself waking up 3 times each night, consistently at the same hours, feeling exhausted, restless, and puzzled by the sudden shallowness of her sleep. She thought it was merely a matter of age. However, she started consuming the majority of her water in the morning and ceased any sipping after 6:30 p.m. In just a week, she was enjoying a full 7 hours of sleep. With a smile, she exclaimed, "I had no idea my body could feel this refreshed." That's the key takeaway I want you to remember today. Your body is still fighting for you. It retains the wisdom of rest, the power of healing, and the art of restoring balance. At times, all it requires is your gentle, patient, and loving support. If today's video enlightened you in any way, I would be thrilled to hear your thoughts. If you're feeling that spark of readiness for change, even just a little, drop the word hope in the comments below. That single word could inspire someone else observing silently, just like you. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing to this channel as a commitment to prioritize your well-being. Tap the bell icon to ensure you never miss a message crafted just for you. If you know someone, a neighbor, a cousin, or your significant other, who frequently finds themselves awake at night, be sure to share this video with them. You're potentially offering them the invaluable gift of improved sleep. Until we meet again, may your night be as serene as an April breeze and your morning as soothing as that first sip of chai beneath the rising sun. Greetings.